Hello everyone and welcome to my Learn Ethical Hacking course, part 4. So in this part we're going to look at a network, the basics of a network, and also the penetration testing. So when you want to actually attack a network, we're going to have to break it down into 3 different steps. So the pre-connection are attacks that can be done before connecting to a specific network. Once we've done that, we can try and break the Wi-Fi key. So in the UK, the most common are Virgin, BT. Now these will use WPA, WPA2, which is more secure. WEP is old, it's outdated, and it's not very secure, but I will show an example of each one. They're all breakable. And once we've got that Wi-Fi key and we actually connect to the specific hotspot or router, we can do something called a post-access attack, or just a basic attack on it. Because we've got access, we can just do many different attacks, which we will look at. But to give you a basic understanding of how a network is all connected together, a network is just a number of devices connected together for a purpose of sharing resources and transferring data. So it applies to both Wi-Fi and wired connections. It works very similar, except the only difference is, I suppose, wireless and non-wireless. One device in most Wi-Fi networks is the router. So I'm going to refer to this as the server, and then the shared data is the internet. So if you look at this picture, we've got computer 1, computer 2, and computer 3. They're all connected to a specific router, and this router is then connected to the internet. So say you're on computer 1 in this network, and you go to the web browser. When that computer in a network, or in this case in this network, needs to access the shared resources, which was the internet, it will send a request to the router. So this is the shared resources. This is the computer that you're on in the network. So this is a network inside this box, and this is the server. So when you type in google.co.uk and click enter, that will send a request to the router. Then once the router acknowledges that request, it will send it to the internet. Then the internet will actually send a response back, which then the router receives, and then therefore sends the response to the computer 1, thus having the internet or the browser website being displayed. Now, the most important part of all this, and this was very basic, but the most important part we need to focus on is the packets. So all of these requests and responses I was talking about are transferred as packets in Wi-Fi networks. So these packets are sent just through the air, and these packets will include sensitive information, and we need to capture these. So to do so, we're going to look at changing the wireless card and their wireless mode. So changing the wireless mode on a wireless card, and also how to change a MAC address for a specific wireless card. So hopefully this just gives you a basic understanding before we actually start penetration testing a network. So subscribe, like this video if it did help. Please leave any comments and I'll be happy to help. And I will see you in the next video.